Hello and welcome everybody to my first hairstyle of the day video. So in this video, the hairstyle is a side part with a 2-strand lace braid on one side going into essentially an infinity bun or figure 8 bun held with 2 claw clips. And before any edits or anything, this entire hairstyle took me just under 10 minutes, and this is how I did it. Now, first things first, I had to let down my temporary bun from overnight. My hair is also a little bit greasy, so I went ahead and put in some dry shampoo. Actually, kind of a lot of dry shampoo. This one that I use is pretty cheap, which is why I buy it, and I assume that some other dry shampoos might work a little better, but you know, these are like $4 for the can, so I keep buying them. While the dry shampoo was setting in, I went ahead and just started brushing out any minor tangles in my hair and kind of letting the dry shampoo soak into my scalp, because you do want it to soak in for about a minute or two to really get the best results. Brushing the hair. Thankfully my hair wasn't too tangled, so you know, the brushing process didn't take very long this morning. Usually if it's actually tangled, it'll take like 20 or 30 minutes to brush out my hair, but this morning it was only like a minute or two. And at a certain point I realized that I needed a little more dry shampoo, so just sprayed that right in there and then worked it in with my fingers, because, you know, your girl doesn't have time to do crazy hairstyles that take 20 minutes. I have, 10-15 minutes at most in the morning to do my hair. So now that I have my hair all prepped, I went ahead and put it into a side part. It doesn't really matter what side you part it on, whatever looks best to you or is most comfortable or, easiest to work with, doesn't really matter. I used one of my hair sticks to help make the part a little cleaner, and then brushed my hair through again to make sure that it's all laying the right direction. Because anytime I separate my hair, I always have like little fluffy bits that kind of float around and then get tangled up. So at this point, once I have it all come through, I grabbed a small section from the very front hairline, and then I split it into 2 pieces. The bottom piece I went ahead and wrapped forward and then up, and then the new bottom piece I wrapped forward and up as well, so that I had 2 crosses before I started gathering any hair. And I gathered hair only from the bottom portion and then wrapped it up, forward and up, and then held it against my scalp. Dropped the new bottom piece to grab and incorporate some more hair with it before wrapping it up back towards the scalp. Drop the new lower piece again, grab and incorporate some more hair with it, and then wrap it up again. As I was going, I was adding more and more hair, so like thicker sections. Just because I don't have the patience to add like teeny tiny portions of hair to each time. I only want this to take a few minutes, so I was grabbing thicker sections of hair with each one just to, move the little lace braid along. As I went, I was making sure to keep working close to my scalp to keep it nice and tight so that the lace braid wouldn't sag down. It really helped keep things in place and like going in the direction you want it to if you keep your working hands close to your scalp. Once I got closer to the back, I realized that I had to grab basically the rest of my hair to make the two sections even. And I also switched my hands around to be approaching from the back of my head because I realized I was pretty much at the back center already. And at that point, I just got the rest of my hair nice and tight up so I can get it into a kind of low to medium height ponytail. Getting that ponytail up in there, I really was trying to make sure that I didn't let any of my lace braid loosen up while I was getting that first twist around in my hair. Because that's a point where you can kind of lose that lace braid, the tightness of that lace braid a little bit, is when you're getting that initial kind of first twist or two in that ponytail. But I got this up pretty successfully and got a nice secure ponytail up. Little cameo from my cat there in the corner too. She really loves to be involved with all my hair stuff. She loves stealing hair ties from me. So yeah, at this point we have a side part on the side with more hair. There's the 2-strand lace braid going back into a ponytail. And I just combed through on my scalp a little bit to smooth things over. Especially when my hair is a little dirtier, it's harder for me to make it smooth, so sometimes I need to go back in and smooth it out a little bit so I don't have a bunch of bumps and all that kind of stuff. And again, since I had separated my hair out a couple times, with the getting sections out for the lace braid, I needed to brush it through again. At this point, I took the ponytail and started twisting. I don't think it really matters what direction you go, but I twisted kind of in the same direction that the lace braid was going. And then once I got it twisted down a little bit, I started wrapping it around the base into what's essentially a bee-butt bun. So as you twist your hair and wrap it around the base, you want the new wraps to be close to your scalp and also tight around the ponytail base, which will kind of force your previous loops to stick out further and further, rather than like a cinnamon bun where your newer loops stay flat to the scalp and make like a bigger diameter. This one, you want your bun to be like slowly growing out. And at this point, once you have your ends all wrapped, you want to grab that outer loop and then kind of like you're opening a makeup compact, literally just grab that upper loop and flip it up. You can, if you have a lot of hair like me, you can grab the upper 2 loops and flip them up, but I usually just grab the one. And once it's flipped up and secured against your scalp, just take 2 claw clips going on each side. Make sure to grab a little bit of scalp hair and then secure the bun. And here's what it looks like at the end. Nice and secure, kind of pretty, a little bit unusual, but also really easy. And you only need 2 claw clips and a hair tie and very minor braiding and twisting skills. So yeah, and like I said, this only took about 10 minutes and it was comfortable all day, didn't fall out, and it's pretty easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you next time with my next hairstyle of the day. Bye!